Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to another episode of 100% Mariah&Mia. I'm Mariah.
And I'm Mia.
And thanks for being here, guys. Happy to have you.
Is it episode 12?
12.
Last episode was 11/11.
That's cool. Okay, as always, let's start off with some weekly updates.
Yeah, let's get the boy talk out of the way.
Is that what this is?
Well, I've had quite the week.
Well, let's talk about it.
We're talking about my week first.
We always do. Don't you know how this goes?
We've had a better week. I'll just leave it at that. A better week.
Yeah, last week was negative.
Last week was rough. This week, I'm pleased.
You're pleased. That's positive. Why are you pleased, Mia?
I don't want to tell you, Mariah.
You don't want to tell me?
I don't want to tell them.
I'll tell you.
I don't want to tell you why I'm pleased. But I'm pleased. And I don't want people to know that they pleased me. I don't want people to know that I'm pleased. But I am.
That I am.
That
That's
I
cool.
am.
Good for you.
Thanks. How's your week been?
It's been fine. Just worked a little bit.
Oh, but you're not pleased?
I'm not pleased.
But I'm pleased.
You're pleased.
I'm pleased that
Well,
you're
it makes
not pleased.
It makes me sound like I'm upset.
I think you've also had a good week. In
Yeah.
general.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Nice.
Cool.
We've had a good week, you guys. Has been a minute. Let me tell you.
Last week was fine.
Y'all
for
heard me
too.
complaining last week.
Yeah.
I was not having it. Oh my! I
Was-
won't tell the story.
Was that intro really vague for like no reason?
Really big?
Vague.
Vague? Yeah, but I think it's okay. We could not be explicit.
I think I say vague like I'm a Canadian. I don't know how to say vague.
You say it like how my grandma says big,
Exactly. It's like Canadian.
but I think vague is said it's pronounced like that. It's not like it's supposed to be vague, but it's
Sounds
vague.
Like, it sounds like vag.
Yeah. That's why it's vague.
I
Have
think
you
I
ever
say
wondered why
vague.
Baptists don't get baptized? That's what
Yes.
that conversation just reminded me of.
Okay. I'll explain. Oh my god, this intro is already all over the place. I'm sorry.
I'm kind of excited for where this episode's gonna go because we're starting really chaotic.
I'm sorry that we are just so confusing, but Mia and I just had 20,000,
Questions.
I was going to say inside jokes and questions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We question a lot. Anyway, but the Baptist thing, like, okay, my mother's Jewish. My father is not. I thought that Baptists got baptized.
So this week I wanted just to kind of just dive in to first dates because it's not something that I do often and you don't either.
Right.
So we like have few first date encounters, but I think
Let's not say few because that sounds like we're
sound like
lonely.
we're losers. Okay, we're not like
We're in the
first
pandemic.
date.
We're in a
We're in a
pandemic.
pandemic. Dating's awkward. We're at an age though where like everybody's dating or in a relationship or you're single getting your stuff together, but majority of people are like dating.
Yeah, we're pursuing it.
Something. So I thought it would be fun to talk about that for this week's episode and just kind of like how we get ready for first dates, good first date ideas, maybe a first date horror story.
Oh god.
And yeah. So I guess let's just start with, okay.
Well, your get ready routine is way more extensive than mine.
Yeah.
Yours is hours and hours long.
But it also, okay, hours and
Mine
hours
is hours.
including mental preparation.
Mine is hours because of naps. Yours is hours because you're freaking out.
Yeah. I only freak out. Okay, I'll only freak out if I actually am interested in him and...
Why would you even go on the date if you didn't?
That sounded terrible, yeah. But like if I like, because sometimes you'll go on a date or you'll hang out with a guy because you like see the potential.
Mm-hmm.
I won't act crazy if I just like see the potential. But if like there is potential and like I'm feeling him and like conversation prior to date is good, yeah, I'm gonna be a little giddy. And that may or may not be why I'm pleased.
I love how you say you get giddy like as if you weren't on my couch freaking out.
Oh, I was. That's part of me being giddy.
Oh, that's giddy.
Well, because I was
'Cause I
freaking
was
out on
scared.
your couch and then I was dancing in circles.
Huh.
Oh my
I
god.
think that-
Anybody who listens to this? Also, we have an issue with guys listening to this podcast. Again, I know I said that last week and they're still listening, so like stop.
No, but more of them.
And more people are coming forward saying that they're listening. Don't tell me you listened.
You can tell me.
You can tell Mariah. Do not tell me. I
I'm
don't want to
curious.
know that you heard what I said.
Well, I don't expose myself.
I expose myself a lot.
I feel like
I hope you guys enjoy the content.
Well, if you're a guy and you're new here and you know who you are, and I think I know who you are.
And I hope you're not listening.
If you're here, hey. If you're not, doesn't matter.
But yeah.
Anyway, okay, back on track.
Back on track.
So, what's your, like, other than the giddy mental breakdown,
Right.
what are some things that, like, you have to do before a date?
Okay, I have to have my outfit as soon as possible. Like, once I know the date's gonna happen, like, I need to plan accordingly, like, okay, what am I gonna wear? Just for cuteness and practicality, because I'm not, and, like...
So, like, what are we talking, like, days before?
Once there's a plan, I'm thinking about what I'm wearing.
Hmm.
Once it's, like, specified down to the activity, because if it's like, oh, let's hang out on Thursday, I don't know what that entails.
I like how you said that.
I know, I realized after I said it that I said on Thursday.
Dude, like, we're trying really hard not to expose.
That I'm, like,
but it's happening.
failing. But yeah, once there's, like, a set activity, like dinner or amusement park, what else do people do? Go to the beach. Hiking. Then I can plan accordingly. But if it's just generic...
Oh, we already talked about how I don't like hiking. Okay,
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so you plan your outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Spend his income on your outfit, and then...
Spend his income on my outfit.
And then what else? What are some other things? Like, obviously you have to do your hair, you have to do your makeup, like everybody does.
Yeah.
But, like, what are some other things that, like, you have to do before?
Stalk his social media.
Oh. What are you
That's
looking
being
for?
very honest. Just to make sure that he's a guy that I would like to date. And I feel like social media can help gauge that. Obviously, it's not a deciding factor, but it's a good, before you meet up with somebody, you kind of get a feel for their personality.
True. Okay, so what are some red flags? Like, drug use?
Yeah, ew.
That's what I would say.
I like, okay, you go through a guy's Instagram. If I, like, would be embarrassed to show his Instagram to my mom, that's a red flag.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. I agree.
Because that's like, I don't want to show my mom pictures of you smoking a fat blunt with your friends in your hoop-de-hoop, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to see you hanging out your best friend's ride with a blunt in your hand, blasting some songs
we don't want no
degrading
scrubs.
women. I don't want no scrubs. But if you're posting, like, you and your little sister, or you in college...
You love the little sister
or
combo.
I love the little sister thing. You know?
It doesn't matter if they post with their friends or, like, something that they accomplished or something they're passionate about.
Yeah.
Or hobbies.
Hobbies, out doing things, traveling.
Family.
School.
Cool.
So cool. Those are good signs.
But if you have a blunt in your mouth, in your hand,
Right.
in your pictures.
If you're, okay, me and Mariah were just talking about this. If your Instagram doesn't have your name in it, and it's just a bunch of little trap wap WYD what? Like, I can't.
Trap wap WYD.
I can't show that to my mom.
Well, like, if they ask, like, what's their name, like, I don't know.
I don't know. Trap wap WYD. My
Bebop,
mom's gonna be
Bebop.
like, that's not a name.
Right.
And I don't want to explain to my mom.
If you click the SoundCloud link in their bio, maybe you'll find it.
Maybe. Or their rap name. But yeah, I don't want to date somebody who's trap wap WYD. I want it,
Understandable.
like, at first name, last name. At first underscore last name. At first name, something quirky. I don't care, but as long as your name's in it.
That's true. Or, like, if it's not in your handle, like in the at, like, it should be.
Right, if it's not in the at, it should be, like, where your name goes.
That's the minimum.
That's where it goes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't have my name in my bio, but I have it, like, my at is Mariah&Grissom.
Right, I have my first name in my at, but my whole name's in my name description, wherever that, you know.
That's enough of that. Anyway, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like some things I do to get ready, I usually have to take a nap, and that's about all that I require.
What?
What am I supposed to do?
You don't
Obviously,
go through his social media?
I guess so. Not.
Or maybe you do that when you, like, first start talking to the person.
I do that before. Well, I don't, like, go through, but I'll, like, look at your page. If someone follows me,
Right.
before I decide if I want to follow you back, I obviously would look at their page.
Yeah.
But I'm not, like, doing research.
Right. Oh, am I doing research? Is that what you were saying?
No, I'm thinking,
Oh.
do I do research? I don't think so.
I can't. If
I don't really think I do that much.
I can do research if I want to, but it takes a lot for me to want to do research.
Really?
Yeah.
It takes a lot for you to want to do research?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not just gonna research anybody. I don't have time.
No, if you're talking to them and you like.
If
like,
I
interest,
like them or I like.
starts to form.
Right. Yeah. I'll research.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. But yeah, honestly, I don't have like a bunch of things that I have to do to get ready.
We're recording.
Hi.
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 You want to say hi? Here comes Janae.
My parents are talking about my terrible teacher.
Oh.
So
Do
my
you
parents are having
Do you
a
want to say
chat.
hi?
My parents are just having a chat. So hi
You're not
guys.
in the frame.
Hi.
Do you have another fun fact for them?
I would like you to go subscribe.
Oh
to
God.
Me.
Okay,
Oh,
that's where we're
okay.
gonna end that. We'll come down when we're done. Okay.
Miss you.
Love you.
She wants our attention. I don't
My
blame her.
parents are
Anyway. Well, even if I'm nervous, I express my nerves by being extra chill.
Yeah.
I don't like freak out. Like I'll be
I'm a
even more
freaker
calm.
outer.
I don't know why I do that. Like if I'm nervous, I'm calm. Like super. Like I'm already calm. but I'm, like,
Mariah's
extra calm.
really good at that because whenever I'm flipping tables, freaking out, she is like the most chill Zen person, and I'm just
I
like,
have to be. You're literally having
Yeah.
a panic attack.
yeah,
So I have to like talk to you extra calm. Like Mia, it's okay. Like let's find
Mia.
a solution.
And
That's,
it's
I
so-
literally talk to her like she's a 4th grade kid.
literally like crying, but I'm just like I get really
Yeah. Like one time we were in this predicament. I won't explain it. But one time we were in this predicament and Mia was like panicking. I was like, Mia, like we're here. We need to go. So let's fix it.
That's happened twice. That
What?
happened in Vegas too.
Oh my god, Vegas! I
Vegas was so
was
bad,
traumatizing. She got in a fight with Gabby,
so bad.
and there was screaming.
And Mariah's just so
And I'm
chill
like,
and zen.
guys.
Or even when my car died
Yeah.
and I was freaking
Well,
out.
if we both freak out, that's not productive.
Yeah, but I like that you're like attentive at that.
Oh
So-
god. Okay. Anyway.
That works out.
Okay. So whatever. I don't do a lot to get ready. That's fine. I don't really care. What am I supposed to do? Pray.
Right?
Okay. So, like, didn't we do ideal first date before? Whatever. We can talk about it again.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Because I don't know what my answer would be.
Okay. Think about it.
Okay, I'm thinking you go first.
Oh.
Ideal first date.
Something as chill as possible. I do not like having to dress up.
Yeah, I don't want to go to like a fancy dinner. For a first date. I don't want to go to the
Or-
movies though either.
Well, we can't. No, yeah.
yeah,
No,
period.
movie dates honestly are bad.
So awkward.
'Cause
You're
you
just
don't know the
sitting,
person,
You don't know
you're
the person. You're sitting next to them, sitting in silence, watching a movie, and I'm not thinking about the movie. I'm thinking about how awkward this is sitting next to each other.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Well, also we can't.
Yeah.
Okay,
not an option.
under the current conditions or circumstances, like, what would be ideal? I would say like there's nothing you can do other than like a cute little picnic,
Right.
which I would love.
Yeah.
I like picnics.
Eating, sitting, talking.
Yeah,
Cute.
I can't think of anything else there is to do.
Or you can go to the beach.
That's true, but that's like such a journey for a date that you
You
might
might
not.
want to escape.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I think ideal date for Mariah.
Oh, gosh.
First date. Jersey Mike's. Picnic. Golden hour. That's all she wants.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's. It could be something else other than Jersey Mike's, but I do like that a lot. That'd be ideal.
Just gonna put that out there.
But okay, for you,
For you.
I knew you
I'd be
were
like,
gonna-
hey, for
I
free.
knew you were gonna do that. Is this episode good? I hope so.
Is this episode good?
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
I think we sound psychotic, which is
I
okay.
think people like it. I think it's our brand.
Psychos? Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Okay, for you, I think you would like more of an activity.
Yeah.
Not just sit and talk.
Yeah.
What?
I don't mind sitting and talking.
Yeah,
but as long as like the other person's like easy to talk to, because otherwise I get in my head,
that's,
what should we talk about next? And I hate awkward silence. And then when there is awkward silence, I'm
But
like,
it's not awkward unless you make it awkward.
but
You're not
like
gonna
I'm
talk,
automatically thinking.
You're not gonna talk for 2 hours straight.
You
There's-
could,
There's gonna be pauses.
but like the
Yeah,
it's not like you're sitting in silence for a long period of time. Then it's awkward.
that's true.
But I like bounce off of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to just like steam up a little. whip up a little
I agree
conversation
with that.
starter.
Like, I can, like, engage, but I don't like initiating.
Great at replying.
I don't
Not
like,
so much starting.
I don't like initiating, period, with anything.
Yeah.
But I will match your energy.
Yeah.
I don't want to start it. Anyway, okay. But overall, like,
But there's no activities to do right now.
what's an activity like?
I could do a hike date. Yeah, I could do that.
I don't know if I'd like to hike. We talked
Or
about
even
that
just like
already.
a beach day.
That's nice.
Or driving far to get a treat. That's my favorite
Oh,
thing
I
to
love
do.
a good drive.
I love a good drive
If
with
I'm
a
not,
treat.
but I don't want to be the one driving.
I like driving.
I like being driven.
Okay, so say you're dating a guy, or you're gonna date a guy for the first time, and he can't drive, and you have to drive. Like, how upset are you?
I'm not upset at, like, if, I mean, I don't know what his circumstances are and, like, why
But
he
say
can't
he
drive.
can't. Say he has a car and he can drive, but he like asks you to drive. He's
Oh.
totally capable of driving, but he just prefers if you drive.
I'd be like, oh, I'll just meet you there.
I always
I-
offer to drive.
I don't know why, I get really nervous when I drive people. But
Yeah,
I
I
don't
talk
know.
to myself, regardless, and then it's kind of embarrassing.
I just don't, and, like, my car is so old. So I'm like,
Who
I
cares?
just, like, don't want to be responsible with my old-ass car that could, like, break down. I don't know.
Good
bought
story to tell.
Yeah, no. I bought it when I was 16. So,
With her own coin.
but he's been around a minute is what I'm saying. But yeah, like, you like driving.
Yeah, I always like offer to, if like we're driving together or it would be easier to drive together, I almost always offer to drive.
Yeah.
And I just don't like people picking me up and knowing where I live.
Once you trust him, though?
Well, like second date, sure. But like first date,
Okay, yeah.
I'll meet you there.
If I know you, though, like, or we've been talking, I don't mind
Riding in the same car.
being picked up.
Yeah. But I'm just scared I'm going to want to escape and then you can't.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah, see, I would not do well in a situation like that. I would literally make you call me, pretend there's an emergency, and like Uber myself back to your apartment.
Ari was like, do you need me to send you an Uber? And I'm like, I feel so rude if I just escape.
Dude, I
Like,
could not.
like, if I was to leave, I would just say, like, I would let him know I'm going to leave.
Wow.
I wouldn't just escape.
Oh, well, yeah, but like, I'm not like talking sneaking out of the bathroom back door, but like saying like, oh, I'm so sorry, like
Oh, you
my
make
friend's,
something up.
yeah,
I wouldn't even do that.
like my friend's car broke down and she needs me to come pick her up.
No, because he knows it's a lie.
Well, I don't care. It's better than saying, hey, I really don't like you. This date's terrible. So
No,
I'm
if
gonna
it's
go.
if it's a bad date, it's a bad date. If he's like disrespectful or I'm like uncomfortable,
Oh, then yeah, I
then
don't
I'll be
care.
like, I'm going.
Yeah. But if it's
Before
just a
I-
bad date and I'm just not enjoying myself and he like not.
I would still stay. I did.
She did
And I was miserable and I regretted going out with him in the first place.
But it's a good story that she tells now. At least you have that. I think you got your one really, really terrible date of your
I
life
hope so.
out of the way.
I hope so.
Because I think everyone has one, and I haven't had one that was that terrible
it
yet.
was so bad.
So I think you got yours out
Just
of the
like,
way.
okay, just like quick little story, and then we can move on from dates. Cause basically I went out with this dude. I think I mentioned him last time, but I went out with this dude. It was horrible. It was awkward. He didn't talk, and when he did, it wasn't about anything I wanted to discuss. And his intentions were weird, and he made moves that were not welcomed. And he drove, so I was
She
stuck
was
there.
trapped.
And I regretted everything.
Yeah.
But I lived to tell the tale.
To tell the tale. That you did, my friend.
Anyway, so yeah, first dates, something chill. I don't really like doing. I don't like doing the most. I appreciate gestures, like if you put thought into it, but
Yeah,
I don't
so
wanna.
cute.
I don't wanna like do anything crazy.
So, okay, last thing before we move on to the next thing. So, a guy, like, you get the bill.
Mm-hmm.
You always are like, I could pay for myself. Or do you just, like, let him pay? Or do you just, like, assume he's paying? Or do you always, like, at least gesture, like, I got myself?
I don't assume.
Right.
But I offer like I'll try to pay, of course. I wouldn't just be like, pop it up. Like,
Pop it up. Make his
run it.
pockets hurt.
run it. No, I would never like assume it.
Yeah.
But like it's flattering if the guy wants
Yeah, it's
to
super
pay on the
sweet.
first date. But in general, the guys can't pay every single time unless
Right,
they're a big
I don't
baller.
like that. Like, I would never be the girl that, like, lets my boyfriend pay for everything. I'm very much like a take turn. Like, oh, I got this one, you got
Yeah.
the next one.
But I agree. But I think, like, it's flattering
For the first time.
for the first date. Like, I like that chivalry. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Chivalry.
Cuteness.
It is cuteness.
I always, like...
But everybody's situation is different, so I'm not gonna, like, assume
Assume,
you're gonna
right.
run it every
And,
single
like,
time.
I'm not gonna be mad if I'm paying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and expect him to pay for myself.
right.
And then if he doesn't let me, thanks. How sweet of you.
Very.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry if you were bored by that.
I was entertained.
If you were, I don't actually feel bad. I just realized I kind of take it back.
Something that Mariah does.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so...
You always start off like that and I get so scared.
sorry.
Like, so Mariah.
So, Mariah does this thing
Okay,
where...
what do?
Okay, we both, like, say if we meet a guy or there's a guy that we could possibly maybe be interested in, but we don't want to jinx it because, like, we see the potential and we don't want it to be a flop right away. So, what Mariah does to not jinx it is she will not save the guy's number. So she has 928157900
Stop.
texting her and she, like, knows who it is and...
Okay, let me say this.
Alright.
It's not just guys.
Oh.
I don't save numbers, period, for a while. Just because it's like I'm kind of lazy about it. But if I'm texting
So
you,
interesting.
but if I'm texting them consistently, I'll save it because it's just more convenient.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I feel like in the past, like
Once you save their number, it all goes downhill.
they get weird. They literally get weird. But I don't do that as much as I used to.
That's so interesting.
But yeah.
I've never been the one to do that. I, like, save the number immediately.
Oh no.
Because I don't remember who's text, like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true. Well, sometimes it'll say like maybe whoever.
Oh, yeah, like the Apple thing, too. It'll
My
be,
mom
like,
does that too,
suggestion,
honestly.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't like that, though, because, like, sometimes I don't want your full name in a picture. Like, I'm, like,
Oh yeah, no, I don't want a profile picture for you.
right, I don't want it. And so I, like, I'll get that thing, and I'll just, like, delete every part of it, except for, like, the first name. Because
Yeah.
I don't need your...
Your
What-
email. Like no thanks.
I don't need your, what's it called? I don't need your government name,
Social
your
Security.
headshot, and
Your
email.
headshot. Your mugshot.
I don't need your mugshot, your government name, and an email,
No,
and
yeah.
an address. Like, I'm good.
I agree, but yeah, I don't really save numbers.
So interesting.
If I'm talking to a person like consistently, then I'll save it because it's convenient. But if
Right,
it's, like,
but
a
right
random,
away.
If it's like a random person, like, and I talk to you like a couple times for a day,
Yeah,
a guy
There's
or
no
anyone,
point.
I'm just like,
that's true.
Or if you're like completely irrelevant to me, then I'm not gonna save it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'll unsave.
Oh my god, dude.
Speaking
Deleting
of that,
contacts. Blocking people.
so that kind of brings us into our next topic, I guess. But me and I always talk about like things that we, not in the regretful way, but like things that we wish that we could have told our younger selves, or like if we had the chance we would.
Yeah.
Like just lessons that we've learned. So I think one of them for you was like how good and sometimes important it is to block people or remove them.
Yeah, I've been like so quick lately to just like unfollow, block, remove, whatever.
Mhm.
Just because it's so much easier than like seeing someone that you, not necessarily like you have any like problems with, but maybe it just like triggers something that like maybe some unresolved stuff from the past, or you're just not as close anymore, or just, I talked about this last week too, but just like being so quick to just remove it instead of like giving people a million chances to like disappoint you over and over again. Like it's just so much easier on yourself to just remove them, and just like you have to have that standard for yourself too. I don't want to be treated like this. I don't want people who treat other people like this in my life, so I'm just gonna
Remove. I agree. And it's like cleansing too.
right, and it just like protects your energy.
Yeah.
And I need to protect my aura, so what we're not gonna do is follow you.
Cool.
So
And,
cool.
like, they made choices and did things. to
Right,
get
it's not
them
like
to
I'm
that
doing
point.
it for no reason. It's like
Exactly.
I'm gonna do it because like I just don't want you in my life. And I think you just have to like be aware of who you want in your life and who you don't.
Yeah, or maybe you want them, but they shouldn't be.
Yeah, just be more selective with those people in your circle.
I respect it. I agree.
Thanks.
okay, this kind of goes with like friendships ending or whatever, it just depends.
Yeah.
One of the lessons that I learned like right after I graduated was you are not going to be friends with everybody you're friends with in high school.
Right.
Like, I think about, okay, you have 6 classes, like, you're sitting next to the same people every day. Of course you're going to build relationships and
Right.
friendships, but, like, you're only going to be friends with the people who you make an effort to see and talk to and keep in touch with or check up on or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, funny because, I mean, everybody has a different high school experience, but, like, you know of so many people.
Right.
You really find out who your people are after high school.
For
which
sure.
I'm grateful for. Like, why would I need relationships that weren't actually, like, sustainable or didn't actually matter?
Yeah. I think that was definitely something that I had to learn, too, because I definitely, like, especially the end of high school, you just expect for it to continue.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, everyone lives their own lives. People go to school in different places, or people don't go to school, just move.
Exactly.
Like,
People
you don't
drift.
have the same connection that you did when you were in high school, so you shouldn't, like, expect it to continue after
Yeah.
that.
I think, like, as an 18-year-old graduating high school, I'm like, oh my god, I'm looking at all these seniors, like, okay, we're all, like, so tight, we're so close,
Right.
we're sharing this experience together, but, like, in the long run, it
Didn't matter.
doesn't really matter. Like, in the long run, your people, like, really come through and show.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
And they're your people because they want to be your people.
Right. There's an effort.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you have another one?
I think another one that was really hard for me is just, like, timeline in general. Because, like, everyone's timeline is different and everyone's doing different things. And I think it's such a, like, reality shock when you go from doing the same thing as everybody else, K through 12, and then literally as soon as you graduate, everyone's on, like, their own different life path. And it can get really hard to, like, try not to compare yourself to people, especially, like,
I agree.
you know, and it's hard because you're, like, you've grown up with them. Like, you've done the same things they have, but everyone's lives are still so different, and, like, some people go through things that other people won't, or some people have different privileges that other people won't, and just, like, realizing that and not being jealous, but just comparing, I think is the worst thing that I had to go through. But, like, you live and you learn, you get over it, and...
That's interesting. I feel like, well, societal standard obviously plays, like, a huge role in that.
Yeah.
I think for me, like, I made a choice different from everybody else.
Right,
Like, by not going to
right.
school. And, like, obviously people initially are like, whoa, you're not going to go to college. Like,
yeah.
what are you going to do? And, like, I obviously had my own intentions and own plans. But, yeah, like, it's important to remember, like, everybody's timeline is different. There's no set timeline.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, there are no set timelines. And that is I think that also is something that we learned after high school. Because, like, we're on different paths than our friends.
Yeah. And I think, like I
maybe-
said, like, everyone goes through something different.
Right. Different setbacks, different advances,
Exactly.
different passions that we're pursuing.
Right. And I think it's just all about how you as a person, like, overcome whatever you're going through, or how you use the advantages that you're handed, instead of, like, you're not going to win the race. Sorry, I'm staring off into space. I'm deep in thought. You're not going to win the race if you're looking to the side.
Dude.
If you're not focusing on where you're going and you're focusing on where somebody else is going, you're never going to get to where you want to go because you're too busy watching somebody else be successful.
Correct.
Oh my god, I kind of snapped.
I'm proud of you. Another lesson that I would tell my younger self is, like, how important communication is. And I feel like, in addition to that, I always tell my students this, like, if there's a will, there's a way. Like, I kind of said this before, I feel like, but,
Yeah, I think we were talking about guys.
yeah, like, not just with, yeah, I guess in this case.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, not just with guys, but, yeah, like, I feel as though if you expect something of someone, but don't let them know,
You're never
they're
gonna get
not going to know and you're going to be disappointed. That's the same thing as putting people on a pedestal and all that stuff, but, like, nobody's a mind reader, and I definitely feel like, I don't know, you're going to disappoint yourself, or you're going to get yourself disappointed if you don't let them know what you want from them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was
And
giggling.
that's in a friendship or a guy that, like
Like,
doesn't matter.
whoever you're dealing with,
Yeah.
any type of relationship. I was giggling because Mariah said that I put a bunch of guys on the highest pedestals of all.
Oh yeah, yes,
So,
you do.
I do. I'll learn.
I'll learn.
I'll learn. I'll communicate.
No, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I'd like to just go off of consistency and what
Yeah.
they show me,
Yeah.
and
And,
then,
like,
and then
when
that's what I'll
someone-
expect of you. Whatever you show me is what I
Right.
expect.
I need to work on, this is to my future self, hopefully she does this, but once people show you who they are,
Listen.
listen. They
Yeah.
told you. They literally told told you. They showed you.
Yeah.
So you can't be mad at them when they don't meet the standard that they've never met, ever. Because
They
showed
present you. They present you with whatever it is, and that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, see, I'm like,
Whether
oh,
you're a
they
terrible
didn't
person
meet
or great.
it. If they were
I'll
terrible.
give them another chance. They're
I'll
almost
give them
there.
another. They're almost there. I'll give them another 45 chances. So I need to work on that.
But yeah, and that's the same thing with like if there's a will, there's a way. Like if someone wanted to, they would have. And
Yeah.
there are setbacks and there are reasons why people can't pursue certain things or certain people, whatever. But like if they wanted to communicate or try harder or
Yeah.
be more respectful or be more present, they would. Or they'd communicate that they wanted to. Or they'd try. We see you.
We see each other.
Anyway, but yeah, I think like 17-year-old Mariah was like hoping people was like
Read your mind and
like
just met your
yeah, I was
standard.
hoping people were reading my mind and they weren't, and I was frustrated and I like would resent it. But I'm like, wait, they don't know.
Never told them.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you something. Anyway.
I think another one that I learned as I got older was like rejection and failure is okay. Like I'm not perfect and like I'm not gonna live this perfect life.
That's a hard lesson. That
That's
still
the
hurts.
hardest one.
Yeah, like that still is hard.
I think failure is like one of the hardest things to go through.
Yeah.
Like genuine failure or just genuine rejection, like from something say you wanted so bad.
Right. And obviously, like everybody says, like, excuse me, in the long run, like, a failure, like, is a lesson learned, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
But in the moment, you want
in
something
the moment
so
it
bad.
feels so
And
bad.
and the person rejects you, or the job, or the school, or whatever it is rejects
Yeah.
you, like, that hurts.
Yeah.
Because you wanted it and you envisioned
And it
that for
just
yourself.
feels like it takes so much time for you to be able to look back and be like, okay, this was actually good for me because it led me here and I got to do this and I learned this.
Mhm.
But at the time, that shit hurted.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, I agree.
But, you know.
I feel like that's still a struggle that, like, we both have. Like, I don't want to be
I'm getting
rejected.
better with rejection.
I agree.
I don't.
Like-
I've been
like, you
rejected
don't-
enough to the point where it doesn't like
You
faze
don't,
me
like,
as much.
dwell on it forever.
Yeah, like I'll be sad about it for like the rest of the day. But once I wake up, I'm good.
That's good. Maybe one more day after that.
Yeah, maybe like half the day. I try not to let it go over for a whole day. Can't be having people live in my mind rent free.
And yet,
And yet here we are.
Hmm.
At least it's positive, not a negative.
that's true.
If it was a negative living in my mind rent free, that would be terrible.
But yeah, I'm sure there's a million other things that we tell our younger self.
Yeah, but
Like
that
I-
was like hard
Like I
ones.
tell my younger self to stop straightening her hair so much,
Oh,
or to like use a hair mask,
yeah.
or like get
Not
another
get the
conditioner.
bangs.
Yeah, not the bangs. Not the bangs.
The bangs are not a good look.
Bangs.
You
No,
don't
yeah.
need pink high top Converse.
You had that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I have to tell sweet little Mariah.
Sweet little Mariah.
You know. I don't know.
I hope
She did her best. I'm not mad at her.
she did what she wanted at the time.
She did what she thought she had to do.
Yeah. I would tell her not. Never mind. I won't.
Say it.
No, I was gonna tell her she doesn't need to talk to that guy or those guys. Like they're stupid.
I feel like I would tell her.
To talk to more guys.
No, I would tell her that like, you do you, boo boo. Stop worrying about the others.
Yeah, I think I was very conscious growing up of what everybody thought about
I
me.
think I was too, and it's like, who
And
actually
it
cares?
sucks because like I don't even care about these people.
They're not, and I didn't know that they weren't important until after I graduated and never saw them again.
Right, but at the time it feels like the whole world just because it's the people you see every
'Cause
day.
it is.
Whack. Okay, one more thing I wanted to talk to you about because I've been, I don't want to say struggling because I don't think it's a struggle. Compliments back and forth.
To a guy.
Yeah.
I think you came to the wrong person, but we can talk about this.
Okay, cool.
Because I also wonder, well, like guys want to be complimented just as much as girls.
Right.
Like, guys want to be told that they're attractive.
Yeah. But like, okay.
And I like to be told that I'm pretty or beautiful.
Love being told I'm pretty. I don't know how to say this without exposing myself. So, like, not that I expect it, but if I'm,
Not that I
not that I expect it, but if I'm talking to a guy and I'm, like, interested in them and it seems like they're interested in me, I would like to be complimented.
I agree. Well, it's like reassuring.
Right.
That
And
they're
I just need
interested.
the initial reassurance that you're interested. I don't need it to like continue a billion times. You don't have to tell me I'm pretty every day like that one the girl on Timmy Turner. Tell me I'm pretty.
Oh,
Do you know that episode?
I don't remember.
It was the girl that he liked, but then she got crazy. And was
Oh,
like, "Tell me
the
I'm
one in the
pretty."
purple and the white
With the
skirt.
boots. Yeah.
Tracy?
Tracy.
Cool.
Tracy. I don't
oh,
need
yeah,
to be like
oh,
Tracy.
yeah, she like something happened to her and she was like
and
in
she
love with
literally
him.
was crazy and was like, "Tell me I'm pretty."
Okay, anyway.
I'm not like that. I just need it once, just so I am confident moving forward. But okay, say like you give a guy a compliment, like this happened to me once. Like you give them a genuine compliment that like was really well thought out. It's not about anything physical, but like, you know, just complimenting the way that their brain works. So nice.
And?
And then he's just like, "You too." No, you're a liar. You're a liar because I am not. Like I complimented the way this guy like carried conversation, and he's like, "Yeah, you're really good at that too." I'm the worst.
Maybe he didn't know what to say.
I know, but like, don't say that.
That's a
If
good
you
compliment.
speak in MLA format, and I'm telling you that you're really good at speaking in MLA format, I know I talk like a Twitter fan account. So you do not need to tell me you too when we both know it's not true. I don't have that big of a vocabulary. I won't lie. I'm good at math, not speaking in English.
You are really good at math. Okay, so I'm sure, although he didn't express it properly, in regards to complimenting guys, I'm sure he appreciated something as thorough as that.
Right.
Versus like, oh, that's a cool hat.
Nice sneakers.
I like your swag.
So swag. Did you just get a haircut? It looks really...
I don't know, guys probably appreciate that too. But yeah, I don't really know how to compliment a guy. Like,
That was me
okay,
trying.
actually, I can compliment a guy, like, if they do something that I appreciate,
But that's more like
recognize.
grateful.
But
Thankful.
not appreciate like a favor for me.
Or just like
oh, you did, like, I respect, like, this about you. Like, I like that about you. But, like,
yeah.
physically, what am I going to say? Oh, my God, cute. Cutie. So handsome.
I like
You hate the word
compliment-
handsome.
I hate the word handsome. It just doesn't roll off my tongue. Like, I just feel like I don't say it right.
But I'm sure a guy would like to be complimented on his physical appearance sometimes, too.
I feel like I say other words, though, than handsome. I'll
Cute?
say cute.
Yeah, cute's fine.
Like, you're so cute.
Like, you say it like that.
Like, I say it like, not like, how else would you say it? You're so cute. No, I'm going to say it like,
Yeah, like, do you do hard eyes?
oh, I'm texting them?
Sure. Like a swipe up.
Oh, if it's a swipe up, I'm not saying you're so cute. I'm
That's
saying-
what I was thinking of.
Oh, if I'm
What's
swiping
wrong with
up,
saying you're so cute? I'm not offended by that or creeped out.
I'm not gonna say that if I swipe up.
What would you say?
I don't know. You put me on the spot and now I'm freaking out.
What?
Because I don't know what I would say if I'm swiping up. Maybe just like hard eyes.
Okay, so hard eyes aren't weird.
No.
I don't think it's weird to say a guy's cute.
Or maybe I'll just say cute exclamation point, but I won't say you're so cute. I'll be like cute.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I don't
they'd
know why I
appreciate
freaked
that.
out.
But yeah, I'm obviously, like, as a girl, you'd like to be complimented on, like, if you look good. But we are not limited to that.
Thank
so,
you,
like,
pretty.
so I feel like, I mean, I don't know. Complimenting people is, like, important for that person. But yeah, like, in
It's
the
just awkward.
in the moment, I don't think I usually do it.
So like how long until you compliment? Do you wait until they compliment you?
No, I don't think there's a time period.
You just say it whenever you're thinking it?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that how, like, normal things go?
I'm like gonna avoid saying
If a guy is good at, or like does something that I like that he does that, I would compliment that
okay, but like say
or express that I like that about him.
say you theoretically speaking, say you have been talking to this guy,
Mhm.
but it hasn't been too flirtatious. He hasn't complimented you, you haven't complimented him, no heart emojis, whatever you're sending. And you hang out with him and you're like, he's really cute. Are you gonna tell me you think he's cute? You're just gonna be like, you're really cute? No, you're not.
I'd probably be too nervous to say that. I'd say, like, you look good.
You tell him he looks good? out of nowhere. You just be like, you look really nice.
They're like, oh yeah, you look nice, by the way. What's wrong with that? You're making me feel weird.
No, I think that's normal, but now I'm concerned as to why I'm not doing that.
If I think someone looks good, I'll tell a girl or a guy. I'll be like, oh, you look really good.
Even if he doesn't say you look good first?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, now I'm like,
No,
questioning.
I'm thinking I should be doing more.
no, I think now I'm like, what do I do?
No, I think you're doing it right.
I think we're ruining each other.
Yeah, but I think you're doing it right.
If I go on a date with a guy, and
you should tell him that he looks nice.
I like his appearance, I'm like, oh, you look nice. He doesn't have to tell me first. That's so casual. I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah, I think I'm doing it all wrong.
But if I'm nervous, then maybe I wouldn't, because I'd be.
I think
like,
I get two in my head if I'm like around a guy and I'm attracted to him and I like his personality. I get two in my head. I get so shy.
Sometimes I get shy too, but I try not to be.
I feel like I'm worried that I get shy and I like seem uninterested. And I think we just solved the problem of why I'm single.
Okay, wait.
I think I just solved the puzzle.
So you think you come off as uninterested?
I think I come off as uninterested,
because you're
too
like
cool.
because you're like shy and
but
quiet.
but that's just like my defense mechanism.
But you don't act like that when you text, and although you think you're being shy, like you still talk super bubbly. So I don't think anybody would assume. You don't talk like I talk pretty monotone, like without a lot of
But when I'm
expression.
shy,
But you still talk that sweet voice that I tease you about.
I don't think I do. I'm thinking about it. I don't think
Mia,
I do.
how do you talk? Like that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, when I'm like hanging out with a guy and I'm shy.
No, you talk so bubbly and.
I
sweet.
probably laugh really giddy because I try not to fugly laugh.
You talk so like cute girl.
I hope. I
You're
hope
not
I
gonna
give
sit-
off cute girl
okay, can
vibes.
you not sit here and freak out about how you talk to a
Yeah,
guy?
I'm spiraling.
Oh
I feel so bad for Mariah, you guys, because I've been spiraling for like the last like 2 weeks, and she's been the one to just walk me through it all. But it's been different kinds of spiraling, but like frequent spiraling for the last 2
we're
weeks.
a little tired, but but I'm here to support you.
I think I should just start telling guys, you look nice.
I don't know why that's such a big deal. Like you have to plan
I don't know
it.
why I'm not I don't think.
What's wrong? What?
I'm spiraling.
Dude, okay,
This
in
episode's
regards to
all
me
over the
supporting
place.
you, I have no problem supporting you. It's
Thank you.
just hard for me to get you to understand that you don't have to freak out.
Yeah. But I am
'Cause
happy,
I'll list all the reasons why everything's fine.
and I'll be like,
and you'll
I
be
don't
like-
think so.
Take it, throw it, and then we go back to like freaking out. I'm like, wait, remember, I told you these 10 reasons why this is okay.
Everything's okay.
And you take it, throw it,
Yeah.
then we do it again.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
But
But
I
I-
like that now. I like that right now. I'm realizing it's okay to tell him that he looks nice.
So
and you could say that he's cute even though he doesn't say you're cute first.
right, I don't know why that had to be like a lesson.
Cause I just like feed
But
off
I'm
the
not-
energy.
Yeah, I have match energy too, but if I want to compliment someone, I'll compliment someone. Same thing with a girl walking down the street. If I like her outfit, I'll be like, you look so good.
Swag.
It's really not that deep. Nothing is that deep.
I take everything way too deep.
Anyway, on that note, we will keep you guys updated on Mia's nonsense.
Spiral.
Nonsense, we'll say that.
Better.
But yes, thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe and rate us, and we will catch you guys next week for another episode of 100% Mariah and Mia. Goodbye.
Bye.